Okay, hey guys, may post to you our final exam, which is the Readings of Philippine History. And then this is the question of the essay part. Why do we need to study our colonial past, such as Spanish, American, and Japanese? Okay, we need to study the colonial past for Spain, America, and Japan because this has existed in real history. During the Spain colonized the Americans, and after the long time of 300 years of invasion of Spain to Philippines, the United States declared a treaty to Paris until the traitor, who is Emilio Aguinaldo, not decide for independence. That's why in 1899 to 1901, 4 years is the Battle of Tirad Pass, assigned by Major Peyton C. March. Okay? Got already the espionage. Filipino, the secret passage of Tirad Pass, that's the way Americans win. And then Gregorio del Pilar shot in a hands, shot in the head as a young general. Also Emilio Aguinaldo killed General Antonio Luna because he battled against the Americans, which declared by Emilio Aguinaldo. During the war, almost 1,400 Americans killed, 20,000 Filipino combatants killed, and 200,000 Filipino civilians killed in Philippine-American War. After that reason happened, Aguinaldo caught by Theodore Roosevelt to decide an independence of the Philippines. After that, during the time of President McKinley, issued a benevolent assimilation proclamation to Philippines in December 21, 1898, while on January 4, 1899, it was already mission done in the Philippines. Under benevolent assimilation, the United States became friendly and not as colonizers because they protect the natives' employment, houses, and even personal and religious rights. It said that benevolent assimilation brought peace to Philippines. After it, there will be the another war, which is Japan, like Philippines versus Japan in World War II. I will say it's a puppet government where if Filipino guerrillas don't want to join the Japanese army, it will be slave for nothing. And I know Japanese army should be stopped the war. If Philippines should okay, to stop the war. If Philippines join forces to Americans, then Japan didn't win in World War II, and that's all. Okay, and that's all colonial past of Spain, America, and Japan. The next is, why do we need to understand the scope of influence of the Filipino elite for the Philippine Revolution to Cory Aquino as a president? Okay, this is a question. The answer. We need to understand the scope of influence of the Filipino elite in Philippine Revolution to Cory Aquino because it will the way to make a brighter future in history under the day we colonized by Spain, Americans, and Japans. Still, we as Filipinos have a national heroes like Jose P. Rizal, Marcelo S. de Pilar, Gregorio del Pilar, Andres Bonifacio, Apolinario Mabini, Antonio Luna, and etc. They serve our country to finish the colonization of Spain. Next is the American War. Because of the treason, Aguinaldo do it. What Aguinaldo do it? What's why we didn't have independence in our country, but suddenly Theodore Roosevelt and William McKinley take our independence on it. During 1941, the Allied forces of Japan attacked the Pearl Harbor until it's almost reached the Philippines. There is no just for the better. But General Douglas MacArthur say, I shall return. Then he says he wants to defend our country from massive dictatorship made by Japanese army. And together, from the Philippine President's Republic, like Manuel Quezon to Cory Aquino, they did well for their administrations, but the evil president, which is Ferdinand Marcos, the main story, if he stole a 10, 10 billion US dollars just for having a military law, that should be the reason why Filipinos are starved and getting poor. The Marcoses also go to the Hawaii after stealing some dollars for Filipino people until Cory Aquino must be the next president to end the dictatorship of Ferdinand Marcos. During the World War II, in the time of Manuel Quezon, all the Jewish people in the Holocaust of President Adolf Hitler in Germany, many Jewish is slain, but many is saved because Manuel Quezon implement the law to save the Jewish people. In the time of Erap, aka Joseph Estrada, also impeached in the People Power 2, just like Marcos of People Power 1. Same story of Joseph Estrada, he took the gambling or wetting scandal. That's why Filipinos starve and poor because of that. Until the next president, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, wants to be a new president by the Filipinos because she wants to stop the corruption. In time of Noynoy Aquino, he implemented the K-12 program to students in case they ship a strand or not. It depends only for students course. Okay? Okay. That to take or the take in future. Lastly, Duterte is just the same as Marcos and Estrada because Duterte just killing the war on drugs, same as Marcos, due to all crimes, should be punished death. That's why many Filipinos hate the ethics done by Marcos, Estrada, and Duterte. That's all in history. The third is, what part of our course made a profound impact to your understanding of our country? Then why? I think the course will impact of our understanding of our country, of our history rather, because of the arts, media, visuals, videos, and other sources in the internet. We search on history. The academic of history in education is important because students learn in history just like on our country before we've been colonized until we achievement Philippine independence. That's all I learned in history. Okay, great. That's all. Thank you for the 10-minute vlog of our exam in the final exam. Thank you. Babush. Bye-bye.